Well, it looks as though we have some heat back. Yeah, it's up to 85 degrees again today after being a really, really nice weekend. Like, we had 70s for the high during the day, and then it got, in the mid to high 50s in the evening. It was just absolutely perfect. But I got new stuff to show you. What I ended up doing was I've been trying to figure out exactly how I want to set up my power situation, my onboard power situation. And I do have a couple of options already. Of course, I've got the generator over here, and I've also got the solar generator. But up until this point, all I've had is this one little battery. It's back here. It's just a, standard 12-volt marine battery. Nothing big, nothing huge, and when you're always hooked up at a park, that's really all you need. But if you ever plan to do any sort of boondocking, if you're going off grid at all, you're going to need something more substantial. So I pulled the trigger and I went on ahead and got 4 6-volt golf batteries today. I checked all my options. Lithium is just kind of out of the question as a one-time, blow your load solution. I believe that the price of lithium is going to drop significantly within the next 5 years. In theory, that is roughly about how long they shall last me. I don't know, but I do plan on getting like a 3-stage charge controller to make sure that this stays the way it's supposed to. It should go to maximum and then medium and then trickle charge or float charge to kind of keep these things set up all the time, even when they're not being used. So a lot of people will go, oh, these batteries, they don't last very long. A lot of times it's on full blast. Their charger is on full blast all the time, and that will kill these things really, really fast. I opted for these, number one, because I can get them at any Sam's Club, and Sam's Clubs are all over the place. So anytime I feel like one of the batteries is going out, I can always hit a Sam's Club and re-up on my battery situation. The second reason is that with these 4 batteries, if I run these 2 in series and these 2 in series, that effectively makes these 2 a 12-volt battery and then these a 12-volt battery. And then you run all 4 in parallel, that will give me a combined total of 430 amp hours. And that's just in here. I've got another 1.1 kilowatt or another 90 amp hours that are stored in my solar generator, the Energy Kodiak that I showed you guys in a couple of videos previous. So these are the ones from Sam's. They're the Duracell Golf Car GC2s. They are actually pretty popular. And it's not that I probably wouldn't have liked a nice set of Trojan batteries, but their price combined with the price of shipping, it's just nah. It's just nah. These are going to be just perfect. Granted, they're not nearly as light as lithium batteries, and you have to maintain them. You do have to fill your water up in these things, which sucks, but, you just put yourself on a schedule. Just say, okay, the first of the month, of every month, do your battery maintenance. You just do a quick little water check and put more water in there. You're good to go. So this is the first step in my solar power process, and for the price, each one of these batteries costs $92.88. I guess lead has gone up a little bit since I last checked on the price of these batteries, plus an $18 core charge where I live. Which is a little insane because I don't think it should have been that expensive. We've got a minimum in my state of $12. So for them to tack on an extra $6, it kind of pisses me off, but whatever. This is going to be my house battery setup. 4 6-volts series to make it 12, series to make it 12, for a combined total of 430 amp hours. All of my lights and stuff are LED. I should be just fine. So I am fully stocked as far as power storage is concerned. Storage of power and generation. Storage of power, and when I get my solar powers, that will be generation. And then I've got the 3 smaller Predator 50-watt panels for the Energy Kodiak, and that's generation. I mean, I should, in theory, have power for days. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you all today. I'm really, really hoping that I am making the right decisions. I feel like I am in a bit of a rush to get all this stuff done. I'm slowly but surely creeping up on, well, no, it has. It's been a month and a half since the ex and I has split up, and now it is, I mean, it's getting to be crunch time. A lot of my stuff is sold. The small truck finally sold. Just got rid of that a couple days ago. And a lot of my other stuff, not all of the big stuff, but a lot of my other stuff is gone now too. So this weekend was a very, very busy weekend for me as far as getting some stuff out of the way, out of the house, and collecting some cash so I can finally build my solar power setup. So I hope I'm making good decisions. I hope I'm going to do this thing right. I still haven't settled on which panels I want, which charge controller I want, and all that kind of stuff. So we shall find out. At any rate, guys, thanks so much for stopping by, hanging out with me for yet another amazing episode, just riveting episode of Avion Awesome. I'm your host, Mark Puckett, and I'm going to see you guys again on the next one. Peace.